Hey everybody, welcome to SEL. We are starting a new unit today, so I'm pretty excited. We're on unit 3 now. So the last few weeks we've been talking about empathy and compassion. We learned that empathy is feeling or understanding what other people are feeling. You learn that one way to figure out how other people are feeling is to focus attention on their faces and bodies and situations. We practice how to show compassion and when you have empathy for everyone. Today you will learn how to figure out how you are feeling. We learned about how we can pay attention to how everyone else feels or how somebody else feels, how our friend might feel, but now we're going to start to talk about how we feel ourselves. You don't go look in the mirror and look at your face. What you do is become a detective and look for clues. You focus your attention on how your body feels. That is one clue. You can also think about your situation. That is another clue. Right now, I'm going to think about how I feel. Right now, my body is cold. Your body might be cold or hot, might be achy or stiff, might be relaxed or comfortable. Right now, I'm feeling cold. I'm also feeling tired. Here is I'll make some room so you can see the poster. Our picture for our lesson for today. There we go. This is Samara. She is about to begin her day at school. Her grandpa is sick. Samara's tummy hurts a little. Her heart is beating fast. She is breathing fast too. She can't stop thinking about her grandpa. Think about how Samara is feeling. What do you think she is feeling? She might be feeling worried or upset. She might be feeling this because her grandpa is sick. What clues from her body can Samara use to figure out how she feels? Well, she said her tummy hurts. That's one clue. And her heart is beating fast and she's breathing fast. Those are clues that her body is giving her. Think about what Samara could do to help herself feel better. She could tell her teacher how she feels. She could think about something that makes her happy. Telling a grown-up about how you feel helps you feel better. Samara decides to tell her teacher that she is worried about her grandpa. How do you think Samara's body will feel after she tells her teacher? It will probably feel better. Her tummy won't hurt so much. The teacher asks her if she would like to make a get well card for her grandpa, and she says yes. Feeling worried is an uncomfortable feeling. It can make your tummy hurt and your heart beat fast. Just remember that anyone can have any of these feelings and we've been talking about, both the comfortable and the uncomfortable ones. Think about a time that you were worried. Point to the place on your body where you feel worried feelings. You might be pointing to your tummy or your legs or your head or your chest or your heart. Your tummy can tell you a lot about how you're feeling. Sometimes it hurts so much you think you're sick, when really the feeling is what's making it hurt. Put your thumb up if you've ever had your tummy hurt because of how you're feeling. Sometimes our tummy hurts when we're worried. Sometimes our tummy hurts when we're angry or sad. Sometimes it even hurts when you're scared. When you're worried, scared, or sad, it can be hard to focus on learning. So it's important to talk to grown-ups. Now think about a time, or think about which grown-up you would tell if you were worried. Who could you talk to if you felt worried? I want you to think about that for a minute. If we were here, I have Be Calm Bunny, and I would pass it around, and we would all share who that grown up is that you would talk to if you were worried. But I am going to have an assignment on Seesaw, and instead of passing around Be Calm Bunny, I want you to record your voice telling me who is the grown up you can talk to about your feelings. And if you're feeling worried or scared or upset, who can you talk to help you to feel better? It might be a teacher, it might be a mom or a dad, it might be a friend. Think about that for a few minutes, and then after our lesson, you can record on Seesaw and tell me who that special grown-up is that you can talk to. Puppy's hiding. I told you last week that Puppy and Snail would be here. Snail's actually taking a nap. He's kind of tired. I'm going to find Puppy. I think he's hiding on my table. Yep, there he is. Hi, Puppy. We haven't seen Puppy in a while, so he wanted to come over and say hello. Hi, everybody. I miss you all so much. All right, so Puppy, why don't you tell us about a time that you felt worried? Well, last week I had to go to the doctor and I had to get a shot. I was so worried that it was going to hurt. My body felt all jumpy inside. I told my mom, and she said she would hold my paw at the doctor's. Oh, Puppy, I bet that really helped you. I think that helps a lot if somebody's there to hold our hand if we're upset or scared. All right. Thanks, Puppy. We'll see you next week. All right. So today we learned that you feel feelings in your body. You need to be a detective and look for clues. You look for clues on how your body feels and what's happening around you. You also learn that you can talk to a grown-up, and that can help you feel better when you're feeling worried. Remember, everyone feels worried sometimes. And I know with a lot of the things that are going on with sickness going around and having to be virtual, coming back to school and being face-to-face, all these different things that are unknown, that we don't know what's going to happen, can cause a lot of worry. But just remember to think about how you're feeling and find that grown-up that you can talk to about it. So to end our session today, I'm going to read you a book. It's called Is a Worry Worrying You? And there's a little boy in bed, and there's a monster in his closet, and he looks scared. All right. Is a worry worrying you? Do you ever have a worry that won't go away? What is a worry anyway? A worry is a thought that stops you from having fun, from feeling good, from being happy. Don't bother looking for a worry because you'll never find it. It is invisible, but it seems very real. Just suppose 100 elephants come to tea and you discover you don't have any tea bags. Uh-oh, what will you do with a herd of thirsty elephants? Now that's a worry. But you can get rid of that worry by offering the elephants lemonade instead. You can feel tired from a worry, or sad, or sick. A worry can feel like a heavy sack is on your back, only it isn't there. Suppose a gorilla at the playground borrows your skateboard and doesn't return it when he said he would. You give yourself a stomachache because you are sure that he will keep it forever. Now that's a worry. But you can get rid of that worry by going up to that gorilla and asking for it back. Or maybe you can make a deal. You borrow his rollerblades and the two of you can skate together. A worry can scare you out of your shoes. Suppose a monster moves in under your bed and you're afraid if you go to sleep it will do something horrible, so you stay awake all night. Now that's a worry. But you can get rid of that worry by singing the monster lullabies until you both fall asleep. A worry can make a perfect day seem gloomy. Suppose you are all ready for the first day of school, but you find out that your new teacher is a bear. What will happen if you forget your homework? Now that's a worry. But you can get rid of that worry by thinking about how your teacher might feel in a new class. You give her a jar of honey to make her feel welcome. A worry isn't polite. It has no manners. It doesn't ask if it can enter. It just barges in, and it will stay as long as you let it. Suppose Uncle Herman is coming to visit, and you know he'll want to see you, but his voice is loud as a roaring lion, and it makes you want to run away. Now that's a worry. But you can get rid of that worry by remembering that you always have a good time with Uncle Herman because he likes to play board games with you, and he doesn't talk so much then. Get out your checkers, here he comes. Most of the time, something you worry about never happens. Suppose you see a rhinoceros walking out the other side of the street. He is so big and strong. What if he were to cross over and hit you? That is a worry. But he is on his way to the store and never even looks at you. A worry is as big or as small as you let it be. Suppose a bald eagle makes a nest in your tangled hair, and you think everyone will laugh at you because you have an eagle on your head. Or worse, it will build a nest so big that you won't be able to get out of it. Or even worse than that, it will think you are a newborn eaglet and fly away with you, and you will never see your family again. Now that's certainly a worry. But you can stop that worry as soon as it gets started by getting a haircut. The eagle will just have to find another tangle to build its nest. So, how can you get rid of a worry once it starts worrying you? You can imagine it away. Put it in a suitcase and send it packing. Seal it in an envelope and mail it away. Stand it in the corner while you have fun. Hide it in the closet and close the door. Do something else. Take out your deck of cards and don't let it play. Write a story. Play with a friend. Bake a cake. Face it. Look at it and see if it makes any sense. Tell it to go away. Discuss your worry with someone else. Work on the thing that is worrying you. Think another thought. Remember a good time that you had. Think about what you are doing and not about what might happen. Replace a worry with a happy thought. Let a worry thought remind you to smile. A worry knows something that you should know. You can get rid of a worry anytime you want. It just takes a little patience. Don't worry, you can do it. Kick that worry out. All right, you guys, I hope you have a great week. And remember, if you're feeling scared or upset or worried, that you can find a grown up to talk to and kick that worry out. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.